Hi, I'm Life Coach Spencer. Welcome to my channel. In this channel, we talk about life at work and life at home. I hope my video will give you some new insights, some new thing to think about. But remember, it's not new ideas or new knowledge that will change your life. Putting them into action will. Today's video belongs to my Life at Home series, where we'll talk about things related to personal growth, relationships, marriages, and even parenting. I also have my Life at Work series, where we'll talk about things related to leadership, teamwork, productivity, etc. All right, let's get started. Last time, in our first video on this topic of personal growth, we talked about the general process, how we can grow as a person. We said that this growth process is like a journey from point A to point B. In order to reach point B, which is your destination, you need to start from point A, which is your current reality. If your goal is to become a pop singer, for example, the fact that you already have some relevant training and some connection to the industry will certainly help you to get a head start. Discovering your gift, talents, training, social networks you have been blessed with is one way to realize where you are. But a life coach usually will help you dig deeper. A life coach may help you to understand your personality, your inner strength, and your core value. Today we are going to talk about core values. Now, what are core values and why do we even care? Values are things that are important to you, factors that affect your decisions. Core values are the most important among your values, the deepest of your desire, the most satisfying among all your pursuits, things that you hold closest to your heart. Now, for example, you're offered a job that almost double your current salary, but it requires you to work 10 hours more each week and frequent travel too. Now, and you are given only 2 hours to say yes or no. What will you do? Or you know that you need to stay fit by doing exercises at least 3 times a week. But there were always things that come up the last minute, and you end up entertaining them all the time. Now, these 2 scenarios and all other decisions you make are related to your values. If you are not aware of them, you may not be able to make wise decisions, or you may be hesitant to make certain decisions, or you may find yourself making decisions that are not consistent or even contradictory to each other. Knowing your core values, being able to state them clearly and understand where they come from will help you make decisions wiser, faster, and in a more consistent manner. How do you know your core values? A life coach usually has several ways to help you. Let me give you a few examples. One way is to spend some time and think of some of the most meaningful or satisfying moments in your life. Or, on the contrary, some of the most frustrating and angry moments. Now, these emotional moments are usually related to your core values. Another way is to go back to your root. Recall your upbringing. What shapes you in your early stage of life? How did your parents, your teachers, your grandparents, and your friends affect you? And how does your faith affect you? I came across many who claimed that our core values were almost set in stone during our early stage of life, but I know from my personal experience that it is not completely true. During my college years, after researching different religions, I decided to embrace Christianity. After immersing myself into this new faith of mine for some time, especially after some significant spiritual experience, I realized that it shaped my core values. Even if you are not religious, you probably hold on to some kind of beliefs, which shapes your core values unconsciously. Now, another common tool a life coach may use is a list of values. You will be asked to identify those that are important to you, then try to group them into categories, distinguish real ones from fake ones, merge them together, some of them, and narrow them down into just a few. So, what are your core values? even with the help of a life coach, it may take you some time to confirm them. Some may only need an hour, some may need days or even weeks. After you discover your core values, you will start noticing that decisions you have made, even those that were difficult to you, they were all primarily guided by your core values. Next time when you need to make a new decision, you no longer need to hesitate. You can measure the options with your core values, and the right path will be shown to you. And in your path to personal growth, you need to set goals that align with your core values, because you will only be motivated by goals that matter to you. Now, this brings us to our next video, in which we will discuss life purpose. Your path of growth will be much more meaningful if it is not only aligned with your values, but also serve a greater purpose, the purpose of your life. Next time, we will talk about how you can discover your life purpose. If you like what you have watched, please click the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel. If you need help in turning what you have watched into action, please talk to an ICF, a certified life coach. You can also find out more about me at lifecoachspencer.com. See you next time.